Hello Internet. Today I want to try this TikTok trend that's been going around where they make macaroni cheese just by dumping everything together. I'm going to put a little twist on it because I want it to be an actual full meal. So let's just get into it and get started. So I have 12 ounces of Velveeta cheese. I always buy the small little blocks of it because I don't usually make huge dishes with it. And that way I don't have to worry about refrigerating it after, and it literally stays fresh for a very long time. Okay, so supposedly you just put that in the middle. Cheese off my hands. And then into that, we add, my brick of 4 ounces of sharp cheddar cheese. You can use other cheeses, this is just what I decided to use. We're going to add 4 cups of elbow macaroni. And you just spread that around. Make it a little bit even. Then to that, you add, I'm going to add my broccoli, which is just about a cup. This is where mine differs from other people's. I want to have some vegetables in it, and you can put whatever you want. Most of them are just making it with just the cheeses and shells, or the noodles, sorry. 4 cups of whole milk. Trying to do it without spilling it all over the place here. So basically that's 1 quart of milk. I had maybe an ounce left of milk. Okay. To that, I'm going to sprinkle 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. 1 teaspoon of, oh sorry, that was onion powder. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. 1 teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and then the full stick of butter that's been sliced, and you just kind of lay that around. Okay. And then I took 1 full 8-ounce brick of Havarti cheese, and that's just going to get sprinkled around the outside. You could use shredded cheeses that are already shredded, but usually when you're making macaronis and cheeses and stuff like that, it's better to buy the whole brick and shred it up, because the already shredded stuff usually doesn't work as well. But you can use whatever you got on hand. And then empty my chopping board off. And that's it. My oven is heated to 350 degrees. This goes in for 25 minutes. And we'll come back and we'll see what it looks like to stir it. Okay, it's been 25 minutes. As you can see, the cheese is melting. So what we're going to do is start stirring it around. Get your noodles off the sides and all that stuff. I might want to use that pot holder so I don't burn myself here. Just get all that juice underneath there. Velveeta in the middle, we need to get that mixed in. Try to make sure none of my noodles are sticking together, so I'm trying to break them up a little bit. Velveeta spread out here. It's not exactly melted all the way yet. We'll see how it comes out. Like I said, I'm just following the recipe on the internet. Okay, so what I'm going to do to add it, to make sure it's like more of a full meal, is I have a 12.5 ounce can of chopped chicken breast that's already cooked. I strained it out and there's no liquid in it. So I'm gonna put that in there. Give it another quick mix here. I've seen people put tuna fish in them. If you prefer tuna fish, you can go with tuna fish. It'll make it more like a cheesy noodle tuna casserole type thing. But, okay, we're gonna see how this looks. So it's gonna go back into the oven for another 15 to 20 minutes. And then I'll pull it back out and we'll see see what it looks like. Okay, it's been 20 minutes. I let it sit in there an extra 5 minutes. And now as you can see, the noodles are nice and plump. The cheese is on the liquid, most of the liquid's gone. I'm just gonna give it a nice stir to make sure nothing's sticking on the edges and I'm not burning to the bottom of my dish. Some of the noodles stuck on the bottom, so if I were to do this over again, I'd probably make sure my noodles were stirred with the milk, not just pouring it over top. But let me grab a fork. I want to make sure my noodles are completely done. Let's grab one here. Yep. My noodles are nice and done. They're not overly cooked either. So that was 25 minutes the first time. Take it out, stir it, put in your chicken. If you want chicken, you don't have to. You put more vegetables, whatever you want. If you don't want meat in it. And then I put it in for another 20 minutes and it seems to be done. So if you like this, subscribe, hit that like button to get me out there and let other people see what I've got on my channel. And there you go. Homemade macaroni and cheese with broccoli and chicken.